Mm.
And I'm outside podcasting, so there may be peripheral neighborhood screaming. I'm not sure. I do have noise canceling on, but we'll see how good that works. And then when I do the editing, Riverside's like, "Do you want to use Magic AI to get rid of background noise?" Yes, I do. They could just about do the podcast for us at this point. Like, hey, do me a podcast about 15 minutes long about these 4 stories.
Yeah, I bet it'd be just pulled from like our podcast.
Well, I was looking today, like I was trying to like lay down for like a half hour before uh I got up and got motivated and all that shit after work, and I was like, let me like just put some shit on YouTube. Let's see what everyone else is saying about this book. So I like searched the end of the world as we know it in YouTube. Like mostly it was us that came up. So it was kind of funny. That's
That's
like the
kind of
first
cool.
time. Yeah, that's the first time I searched for something, and like we were like the first 2 results. Like, oh hey, what's up?
Wait, what did you search for?
This book, The End of the World as We Know It, Stephen King. I think I had to add at the end because otherwise I got a bunch of REM songs,
Mhm.
and it was like there was one guy ahead of us who was reading the book on YouTube, and I was like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. And then the next 2 results were our 2 episodes that we've done for this book, so that was cool. I was like, I haven't searched. That's the first time I searched something and I came up. I mean, without Google. I mean, with it, yeah. I don't even like say Google in my search because it
Right.
sounds weird. Anyway, okay, so we're starting with the pigs, I think.
Yeah.
God, some of these seem like they were so long ago. And I was starting to say I like that somebody finally tackled a character in the book, uh, like Mother Abigail's story and what the hell she was doing when she was out there disappearing on everybody. But
Yeah,
other
I
than
mean
that, I thought Righteous Man was going to
it's
be maybe a Larry Underwood story, but it wasn't.
yeah, I don't know. The problem that I have is some of the stuff I'm like, I know this is familiar, but I can't remember if we're supposed to know that or if this is like new.
We
Yeah,
were
I
both
definitely.
saying that it was hard to get through because kind of over it. Especially the oh my god, the virus is here. The last story, I think the one I read that today was like a year later or something. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it was
I
less bleak.
well, it kind of was less bleak. Well, I guess depends on where you are. I um I enjoyed a lot of these a lot more because I feel like yeah, like you said, we did move on from like, oh no, the virus is here. It's more like what else is going on out there now that the survivors are here.
It was better than the first part. Well, the first part was fine, except there was like 12 stories about the same shit. But there were still stories in this one that were just kind of ended. There was like 3 in a row. I was like, what the fuck was the point in that?
Yeah, I definitely felt that way about some of them. Like Hope Boat, I was like, why? Why? Just why?
Hope Boat? You mean Boatman or the Hope
Or
Boat?
sorry, yeah, the Boatman.
I mean, I kind of liked that story. Like a lot of them, I don't know. It was just entertaining because I was like, what's gonna happen?
How did that one end? They all died or something. Right?
They,
She basically implies that like she's trapped. Her like flag is gonna come after her forever. Whatever she does.
yeah, she's like a kid that she had a dream about the man that they recruited to help them sail, and it starts what she thinks is coming true, and so they shove him off the boat.
Oh, right. That was
Which yeah, and then Edmund shoots him, but then like she sees the same like look in Edmund's eyes afterward.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So maybe Edmund's the one she should have been pushing into the water. Just saying.
Well, it was kind of I mean, she said that like the whole time. That's why I did like that story because it just kind of has you on edge. It almost reminded me of like no spoilers, but Cloverfield 2. But it's like
Wait, have you seen that? Didn't we talk about that? Did we?
yeah, but it's like
Okay.
it's kind of in the opposite way. It's like you know the world's ending, but you can't really trust either of these guys.
Yeah, we even had one story about the world's ending and everybody's happy and getting along together. So it's all fucking everybody sucks and you're gonna die or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope to never find out, but I tend to lean that way. It could be a little bit of both. Uh, so yeah, Edmund's off. He's unstable as fuck. I hate the guy just in the water. Just put the shooting at the water. We don't need you. And he's like, just let me shoot somebody. I'll shoot him. She's like, put the fucking gun down. And then she's like, I don't even know why he listens to me. So I feel like there's going to be a point where he decides he doesn't want to.
It's just,
Just and that one and like what is it, the 12-year-old girl at the end, all the fucked up shit that can happen to the kids. And that last one was all Lord of the Flies. I guess that's on my mind because I just read it. Yeah, you know, it's like the third cut is a little bit worse than, or can be worse than the second cut. It's like, oh, the people, so you like, oh, great, you survived. Now you're like a slave for the rest of your life or something. Am I allowed to
Yeah.
say that? So yeah, it was, Edmund might be my favorite. He would be a good character. This is another one that would be, they should just take this book and make it into two-sentence horror stories.
yeah, I agree. But I mean, that's kind of what like short stories are meant to be, I feel like.
I guess that's true. But a little more than two sentences. So the next one is the mosque at the end of the world. At
I
Well,
don't
first
know.
I was
do
scared.
we want to go back to Legion of Swine?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Because I
This,
can,
yeah,
I
this reminded me of some other ones that I read where, yeah, like the bad military guys are taking over. Which side are you gonna pick? And some of the shit I had no idea what the fuck was going on because I don't know all of the references. I got the idea.
which story are you talking about now?
The
I
mosque
don't
at
know.
the end of the world.
She said, I was confused too.
Which one are you guys talking about?
Are we gonna start at the beginning with Legion of Swine?
Wait, didn't I already do that? Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah.
What the fuck
We
one were
skipped
we
a
just talking
bunch.
about?
Well, you went ahead to the Moss story.
How the fuck did I get there? Oh, I must have been like had a bookmark there. My bad. Okay, let's go back.
Well,
Oh, because
no,
we were
never
talking about
mind.
the boatman. Why were we talking about the boatman? That's
I
what?
brought it up.
Okay, I think so. I went after that. Anyway, okay. So Legion of Swine. As soon as I saw the pigs, I knew it was going to happen. The end.
Yeah, I figured who doesn't know that at this point?
I mean, have you guys seen Deadwood? That was like his favorite thing to do.
Didn't we already? Wasn't there? Why am I imagining this? Wasn't there another story with pigs in it?
That does seem like a familiar conversation, doesn't it? Did we do
Yeah,
this one in the last one?
no, we didn't do this one, but there was the one where they like were living in Texas in the tree house and there were feral pigs around.
Oh, yeah, and the he meets the girl.
Yeah. So sort of similar concept, but
Right.
more
Okay.
they're already on a farm instead of in the wild.
Hold on, Joe, come here. Crazy. Neighbor's trying to talk to me. Um, I missed which one you said that was.
I don't
Hi.
remember the name of it, but it was the pigs in Texas with the treehouse.
And
Yeah, where oh yeah, that's right. It's two
I
pigs.
can
What were the
find it.
chances? That's where they were like chasing them through the woods and the pig saved the day.
And the
yeah,
pigs died.
yes, yeah. Where the big guy saves him or something.
Kinda. Yeah.
No, the big guy didn't save him. The big guy was the problem.
No, the big guy was the pig.
That big guy. All right, yeah, okay. I forgot that was what he called. That was like 6 years ago. Uh, okay, so Legion of Swine, I don't know. He's got a house, bad people show up.
Yeah, this story just kind of
There's a
felt like the
little bit of
same to me.
tension.
Yeah.
It felt like just the
There's a
same
little
of
bit of
what we've read already. It's like person is holed up and other bad people come by and then they try to kill them.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
show up, you know something bad's gonna happen, otherwise it wouldn't be a story. And then it does, and then the end. And everybody loses their house at some point.
Yeah,
That's the
everybody has to
thing.
give up something.
Yeah, at the apocalypse, they have a
What?
goddamn party out front. They have a goddamn party out front, so I had to go to the fucking side. His phone's going off. It sounds like space lasers, like I'm in a concert or something. And they decided to congregate in front of the gate for some reason. So now I'm standing in the window. Now I think they left. I would say I'm going to cut this part out, but I never get around to doing that. So I'm just going to say I'm going to cut it out and not do it. Anyway, okay. So remind me where we were. I think everything calmed down.
We're talking about. Well, I guess I was
Pigs
just
eat
thinking.
people. People show up. It goes back. Oh, I was saying I like a little bit of it. There was a little bit of tension, like because he knew that it was going to go wrong. He just doesn't know what it was going to be. And then it did. Then the guy was like, "Hey, give me a pig and we'll leave." I don't know. Like, why didn't the guy just shoot him? Why was he like, "Give me a pig and we'll leave"? Like, why does he care if the guy lives? Why did you just shoot him and take the pigs and leave if that's who you're going to be?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair. To make it seem like he's a good guy, maybe.
I do give who wrote this one. Sorry, it
S.A.
got way too loud
Cosby.
out here. I needed some assistance. When the guy smiled at him, it never reached his eyes. So I was like, hold on for a sec. Yes, I was talking to you for a second. It got way too crazy out here. I couldn't. Well, they decided to have a party right in front of me for some reason. Okay, thank you. But I was reading this part at the gym, and when it said the smile never seemed to reach their eyes, I was like, I was working out and like clapping when I read that part. I was like, yes. I don't know who you are, but now I like you. And who wrote this one?
S.A. Cosby.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. There's one that says Wayne Brady, and someone else wrote it. I think it's the Abigail one. I'm like, wait, is that like Wayne Brady?
I
Yeah, I
think
was.
it is.
That's kind of cool.
I think there's like short biographies at the back of the book for each of the writers, and I'm pretty sure I looked that up when I saw that Wayne Brady's name was on here, and I was like, wait, like, who's like Wayne Brady?
Okay, let's make a deal. Wayne.
Yeah, it's an interesting crossover.
Some of them Archie people are just show offs. They can't just be good at one; they have to do other ones. Like Stephen King being in a rock and roll band just because he can, because he's got famous friends.
Well, that feels different.
Yeah, did you guys? Did you see the Dark Tower thing I sent you in 7 minutes?
Not yet.
Yeah, look at it.
I watched it driving home. I got a little confused.
Yeah, he added some stuff that I don't know if I agree with. It would actually make us have to read more stuff because he was calling them Tower books that I haven't considered up to this point. Check it out. So, I think we can move on from the pigs, part two. Yeah, like you said, that was just another one of them stories where bad shit happens, and if there are people that have a house, they have to lose their house before the story's over. The people that show up usually die,
Or
unless
they
it's like,
just leave the house.
or what?
Did they just leave the house?
Yeah, well, that one everybody left the house, I guess. So somebody's gonna find a house. It's like Boulder. There's plenty of places to live. Um, okay,
Keep the devil down.
yeah. I keep before we get people keep dreaming about the wrong people, and I'm not sure how I feel. And I think it was that last one. Like some of it, like now I'm like, who are you dreaming about? All right. Now I know what kind of person you are. But
See,
some of
I
them were like dreaming about both, like they had to pick. I don't remember that being a thing either. You didn't
Larry
get a
did.
choice. Oh yeah, I guess he was going after. Well, the white did not go after people, but the dark definitely did.
Yeah.
The white kind of sits back and just chills and waits till the end and then says, all right, I'll save you.
I didn't mind so much that a lot of this section it felt like people were dreaming about Flag because we got so much of people dreaming about Abigail in the first part that it was an interesting shift.
Yeah. And I like how some of the people are like, fuck that, I'm not good with it. Like that didn't seem to be an option in the first one either. It was like everyone left in the world, except for the idiots who were in England and drove the car off the cliff because it was going to magically float on the water, I think.
Yeah, that was another one that I was just like, what is the point of this?
That kept taking different turns, and I thought I knew what it was about, and I was like, oh, okay, now we're doing this. I thought like she was going to take him to, I don't, not sure where exactly, but somewhere. He was going to be like her slave for a little while or something.
Oh my God, that story
And
was like, it took a turn I definitely didn't expect. And then, like you said, that was the one where I truly was like, okay, what was the point? Is Flag not busy enough right now building his army?
Yeah, it's
did
like
he?
they can't even get to you. Why are you dreaming about him?
I
Well, that's another
know.
point. Was he
But
like,
that's
no, I don't
truly
need
where I
these
was.
two, and
Yeah, like what was the point? Like you have they can't get to you. It's just for the sake of destruction, which fine, that's Flag. But like at that time, like is he Santa Claus? Can he be everywhere at once?
I mean, they could have got on a boat, right?
To cross the Atlantic?
You know,
He's the
people
walking
used to
dude.
do it pretty regularly. Just saying, in little ass boats, just using the lights in the sky to figure out where the hell they were going.
Can't walk across the Atlantic.
You can,
Apparently you can drive across it though.
Also,
you
I
know,
was audiobooking most of this, and it was like really funny because I mean, she did a great job, but the person who was reading it like did the accent, and I was like, "Oh, you are not British."
the
But I
mouse one was like
appreciate
that. They were doing accents.
her commitment.
Well, yeah, take that, Brits, because usually they come over here and do their bad American accents in our TV shows.
You say that, but they're so much better at it than we are at there.
Yeah.
You have to be really breathy, and you can do American if you're British. Just ask like Rick Grimes or fucking who else does that? Somebody I didn't know was English. And why? How come that little ass island's taking all the acting jobs? We got enough people over here. It's like 1 in 5 people per capita over there are either rock stars or movie stars. Not a bad gig. But yeah, I think you have to pay a lot of.
I feel like that statistic is not correct.
Oh yeah, probably not. I don't know. How many people live in? Wait, are we talking England, Great Britain, Wales? I mean, it gets complicated.
You said it. I don't know.
There's a lot of. I'm gonna go Great Britain so we can include the motherland, also known as Ireland. I think isn't Ireland part of Great Britain? Great Britain's Wales, or they can all take that. How about that? We just beat them in the World Baseball Classic. And people were funny. They were like, first the Boston Tea Party and now this.
Ooh, excuse
I
me.
was like, okay. So keep the devil down.
I was gonna say I like this story. It was kind of a slow burn, but like again, I was audiobooking it, so the longer it went on, the more I was like, oh wait, I'm kind of into this. And then I kind of got really interested because I really like Elise's, I don't know how you would put this, like the way she, like basically the statements that they make at the end where it's like, we can go and finally be with people who are like us. And she's like, people who are like us, like people who are good people and won't do bad things. And I'm like, girl, all of the things that you did before this was your decision. Like nobody told you you had to hang out with all these people or like be in these crowds and doing these things. Like you were doing things along with them too. Like it's just funny to me how she can distance herself so much from that and be like, "No, I am good. I promise."
Yeah, I just did not buy her dreaming about Mother Abigail. Like she, I, soul of gold, I guess, soul of gold.
Maybe
But
she's trying to recruit her.
eh,
I
Do you
got
think
stuck
she's
on the word
lying?
Corvid because I'm pretty sure Corvid's not a car in this Earth. So what level of the tower are these people on?
Isn't a Corvette like what a crow is?
yeah.
Okay, I just making sure. Yeah.
I didn't
Also,
even know
well,
that,
and I
but
think that was my biggest problem with this story was like I can enjoy a car chase if I'm seeing it, reading it. I just got confused.
it's kind of a
Well,
trope, like a horror trope. The person in the car who you can't see who's driving because the windows are all tinted and they're chasing you and bumping you on the desert highway. Like I think every horror anthology show has one of those episodes.
Well, and a show is fine because I can follow the cars in a show. I had to like I was trying to map it out in my head almost, but doing that much effort to just follow a story was taking me out of it.
yeah, that's what I think honestly the audiobook helped there because that's why I said at the beginning I was like not following and then once she like starts to go back and explain and then goes back to the present and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Now I get it." Like but
Train, train, she said so calmly. All I can picture is the guy in Stand By Me. Train. I mean, I can follow the car chase. I don't know. I kind of didn't care. Like, and then it wasn't a car chase. And is Heck Drogan? Isn't that somebody?
But yeah, that's the chef, isn't it? The
Right?
heroin
Is that the
guy.
one they hang
Yeah.
or shoot? Yeah,
I
hang,
wrote
right?
his name down. Yeah, no, it's a public hanging, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. They're teaching him a lesson or something.
Well, that's the other thing I think is funny is like they mentioned something about like if you go with him, it's a life of they're gonna lead to a life of like debauchery or something. I'm like, not really. If you go with Flag, you're gonna be living a stricter life than in Boulder.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, it's the end of the world. 99.4% of the people are dead. And I'm supposed to give a shit if you don't want me to go, I don't know, gamble and drink for whatever's left of my life. Fuck off.
Well, yeah, but that's very cult leader like. Like you have to do what I say because I say so.
Well, also true, but I gotta say, only the good die young. Or I'd rather, what is it, dance with the sinners and cry with the saints, or laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints, because the sinners are much more fun.
What? Well, I think I get it. I just yeah.
I'm saying, like, everyone says like debauchery, like, oh no, anything but that, but like, it
But yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
sound
yeah.
that bad to me, and especially if the
Right.
world just basically ended. Um, I like the one guy like, I don't see the end of the world, do you? It's like, oh, buddy, you got a surprise coming, don't you worry. But he's got, I mean, it's kind of a point. The world didn't end. Maybe humanity's about to end, but the world, suffered through worse than us. Not much worse than us, but there's
Well,
still some.
I interpreted that as humanity didn't end because there are still people around.
That's also true. So I guess nothing ended. It just came really close.
Right. Really, 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 really close.
The mega dries or the permanent extinction or something. Well, so far it's just humans, right? The animals have been, wait, some were and some weren't. I can't remember. Wait a minute.
Dogs are
Most,
Dogs
mostly
were okay.
not. No, most of them are not okay.
The
yeah.
horses died, right?
I don't remember now. I think so.
Although, isn't in the Stan miniseries, isn't he riding a horse like in the like movie
Flag?
poster or something? No, somebody, maybe Larry.
Oh, I think it's what's his name? Stan. Stu.
That would be interesting.
Well, we all know
Fucking
what's
Stan.
Stan. I don't even want to make that joke.
Fuck Stan? Fuck Stu. No, fuck
I
Stan.
said we
Fuck.
all know what Stan would do.
Yep. Stan finally admitted it was real.
Yeah.
Fuck Stan. Did I say that? Yeah. Just in case.
Yes.
Fuck for him. Stu's too much like Superman. He's all goody two shoes. Mr. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
While he's out there stealing pregnant girlfriends from people. Howard had a claim on Howard.
Well, whoa.
Harold had a claim on her.
Okay, Herald
You should have let
Defender.
him have her. Not like she had a choice, because please. We're going back to the Stone Age, man. I'm getting my mallet and banging here with it.
That's
It
why I
was
also,
terrifying. Sorry.
not that I prefer, but in a way it was interesting from across the pond because I'm like, oh, we get to see this from the opposite perspective this time. Like usually it's the woman is or the man is forcing the woman.
True. Still not good, but true.
Right, right.
I guess did a woman write that?
It definitely felt like it because a lot of the language, even before like the assault happened, I was like, this is definitely from a woman's perspective.
Like, can a man write that scene these days without getting
But
yelled at or in
actually, I don't
trouble?
even
Or
know. I don't even look.
I think it was a woman.
Wait, why
It just
couldn't?
says
I liked
V
her and did,
Abigail.
and I didn't like her. Well, we're not on her yet, or are we? Wait, no, that's the one we're reading.
Well, it's right after the Devil Down one. I
Okay,
know.
Devil Down. A
Real
car
quick
chase.
though,
She wins.
I did have one question. Going back to Ali, what you said. You said that you don't buy her dreaming about Mother Abigail. Does that mean that like you think that she's lying about it, or that she's not meant to be there?
I don't think she's lying. I think she's not written right.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, that was definitely the vibe I was picking up too, where it was like, I think you are good, but you're not.
Yeah.
She's the one with the dead, awful drug boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that story because of the backstory, her backstory with him. That was kind of Stephen King.
Well, and that was the tie-in with Hector Drogan because they were working for him.
Wait, say it again.
That was the time. I'm pretty sure they were like selling drugs for Heck or something like that.
Right, right, right. He didn't learn his lesson clearly.
Right. Well, I mean, if anything, I don't think the end of the world is going to necessarily make you get sober. It's probably going to be the opposite.
Well, heck, yeah, he got in trouble for he was selling drugs in this one. I guess he ran out of people to sell them to, so he started doing them. Some of the stories are funny because they're like this, and that, and then we were talking about this, and then everybody died, so it didn't matter anymore. There's a couple stories like that. There was all kind of drama, and then everybody was dead, so fuck it, didn't matter. But yeah, they can see Gatlin, Nebraska. Does anybody know what that is?
Now that
He's
you
like
say
Stanford.
it.
He's like, I can see They're like going to, Hemingford home. He's like, if you look over there, you can see Gatlin from here, which is Children of the Corn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was
So stay the fuck away from that place.
There were like a lot of little Easter eggs that I liked. Like somebody used the word palaver. That was nice.
Palaver, I did see that one.
Somebody said you could move anywhere you want. You could move from Maine to Malibu. And I was like, oh, what interesting choices.
Malibu. Where's Malibu? Florida? Or I think,
California.
yeah, oh yeah, I knew that. The other place with all the sunshine and stuff. Like
But
Life of Chuck. Wait, do we all know about Life of Chuck?
what do you mean? Do we know about it?
How California was basically becoming an island.
I thought
Actually, it
that
was
was the
falling
whole
off. I'm not
world.
sure if it was floating or sinking. I don't think that figured that part out. I
Yeah.
heard they were like, Northern California's just gone. Like, oh, that sounds tragic.
I don't remember. Yeah, because everything kind of, well, spoilers, but like everything kind of happens at once. I don't remember like what happened like while the things were happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have some questions about that movie. I heard something today that goes against what I think. I'll just put it that. We'll talk about that at some point. You haven't seen it? Is that why you're not saying
I
anything
have
about it?
not seen it or read it.
I did read it and I don't remember it, but I don't remember it being. I think Flanagan took it to another level. I wish he would do that with the fucking Dark Tower. Stop working on other stuff. Okay, how does Elise end? Oh, they go look for people
They
more like
just
them.
they go to Colorado basically.
Yeah.
I like Alley Cat. She's a good character with the X's on her eyelids.
There's a DJ named Alley Cat.
Oh,
And
this
that's all.
one. So who was that flag? Like, who was she seeing that wasn't there anymore when they were like pointing the gun at her?
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely Flag, and then also she was like doing the whole like seeing her father and her ex thing, like it was
Right.
like a bunch
Well,
of things
that's
happening.
very Stephen King also. You talk to people that aren't there or they're in your head. But so Flag
Right.
wanted her to beat them, is what I'm taking from that. But then who was chasing her?
I think that was
So
Flag, right?
what the fuck? Then why did he help her?
Wait, how did he help her? What are you talking about?
He did something in the store when she thought she was seeing him. Maybe he didn't do anything, but he was like she saw him and got inspired or something. I don't remember exactly what it was now. So maybe he didn't directly help
I
because
just
he
remember
wanted her to
her
win.
trying to shoot at him, and then he was like in the ceiling.
Very
Yeah.
spider like.
Yeah, she says that like a spider.
Something other than the crow-headed thing in the shadows. So, I mean,
I guess I didn't realize that Flag was out there doing so much work trying to stop people from going to Abigail.
maybe he's trying to trim the fat, right? If you just cut off the ones that you can stop from even getting there, then you got less to deal with when they get there.
Yeah, but it seems like she just doesn't seem like that much of a threat. And again, unless yeah, like definitely not.
You don't know what she was gonna do. And remember,
Well, I
Flag is
don't.
Walter, so who knows?
What do you
He's
mean?
also Martin.
Right, but what does that have to do with?
Maybe it could be a different level that he needs her to live because of something that happens
Well, all I'm
somewhere else.
saying, I don't recognize the name Elise from the book, so I don't think she's that important.
Crow-headed thing has to be. That's Todash. That's a Tahi fucking. It's not Flag. Is Flag a Tahi?
Yeah. Also, I know we're not there yet, but that makes me think of the cannibal vampires.
Yeah.
What an awesome name for like a bad movie that you would see at the drive-in or something. Cannibal Vampires.
It would be called Vanable or something. Campi. I don't know. Canapi. Empireable.
Yeah. I
That
like
just sounds
Vampire
like
Cannibal.
insane vampire pineapples.
Yeah, right. You have to put both words in there. It's not terrifying when you shorten it. Yeah, okay. So I mean, how did that one end? The car crashed and they got away, right?
They went to
Pretty much.
Colorado to isn't
Hoping
that?
for more people like them.
Yes. Yeah, quote unquote, like them. Like her. I mean I'm sure the little girl's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times has that happened? Like, what do you do? So it's the end of the world, and you're like barely surviving, and you see some kid by himself. Do you keep going? Do you stop? Do you say sorry about your luck? World sucks, kid, or do you take on the responsibility? And
I
what if
think
you see
it
another one on the next block?
yeah, I was gonna say
You don't run out of school before you get to the end of the street.
I think it depends on the situation. Depends on like does the kid see you?
If I had no knowledge of this kid's existence before the apocalypse, I might have to go every man for himself on it.
Yeah.
Or keep him around for like for when shit goes wrong, like he can die first and you can get away.
Jesus.
Like you don't have to outrun the bear, you just have to outrun the guy next to you.
Well, even better, just keep them and use them for trade.
Jeez.
Yeah, then they just try to shoot you and take them.
That's
Something.
true.
Anyway, you sound like awful people.
No, we're not. We're well, yeah, I could say
Well, we're surviving in the apocalypse.
we're not like them. We're gonna find people like us.
That's right. I don't even. Yeah, I don't even know what that would mean. People like us. I don't know if I want to hang out with a bunch of people like me. That might not be too well.
Yeah, why don't you
We
expand
argue
your
when we
circle a little
spend too
bit?
many days together. Right?
Actually, no, I don't. Well, I mean, maybe for like a little bit, but we always argue a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not
You
you
can
and I
imagine
that
a
get sick of
whole
each
room
other.
full of us, like 10 people like us. I mean, Nothing like
Oh
it.
my
There'd be like
God,
screaming.
that
Oh my
would
God,
be
it would be so.
a nightmare.
There would be you would like hear screaming down the block, and it would all be about like a Stephen King movie or something.
Yeah, like two of us is more than enough.
Yeah, I said the 1990 miniseries. Okay, let me get past the lease. But yeah, that was just another. I guess that was just one person's experience. And that got me thinking. So they're all traveling across the desert to get to Vegas. And we all know Vegas is just like this thing that pops out of nowhere. There's like a 2-lane road for 9,000 miles one way, and then a 2-lane road for 9,000 miles. Well, the ocean's there. So 2,000 miles the other way. And then there's Vegas in the middle. So, like, was there gates? Was there a line of cars waiting to get into the city? Did you, like give them a number when you got there? I'm wondering.
You
I was
know,
picturing, like, just a bunch of people trying to get into Vegas waiting in line. Like fucking Heck drove it, not Heck, but somebody, Julie Laurie, like taking names and telling people what room to go to.
I mean, there must have been something like that. I just don't exactly remember. Like, I'm sure we got a tour of like this is what it's like when you show up in the West.
Why don't I feel like there wasn't a tour of Vegas itself, just of the hotel.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
It was a nice hotel. Well, it is Vegas. I'm going and getting my solar powered generator. That's like priority number one. Because then I can play my games on my phone for eternity.
And that's the key of survival.
Yeah, that's right. I'll always have my TV remote app.
Yeah, one of those stories was like, and he had enough AA batteries to feed his Walkman forever. Good for you, buddy.
See, you need solar power to recharge the batteries.
Honestly, you're not wrong though, because I use those when we go to festivals, like solar powered charging packs. They're so helpful.
Oh yeah, I have one of those too. They're great. I mean, I don't go as many places as I used to, but they're fucking awesome. It turned on by accident in my bag. I haven't used it in 6 months, and it's still, the flashlight thing still works.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it's not getting solar charges in my backpack.
You'd be surprised. Well, maybe, but like sometimes even when I think it's not charging, like I'll see that the light is on. I'm like, oh, you get light from there?
I have Adidas headphones that are light charging. Is that different than solar? I don't know. They call them light charging. So as long as there's light, they will be charging. It doesn't have to be sunlight.
But
I guess
that's
that's the
kind of what
distinction.
this is like too. Like that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be in direct sunlight. As long as light is
Yeah,
touching it, it will charge.
I used them today, and they were 90% charged. I haven't taken them out of the drawer in fucking, I don't know, 6 months. How the fuck did you charge in there?
Damn. You know what? That's a good point. So I'll be able to have my phone on at least. That's good.
Can't call anybody. I'm pretty sure the towers won't work.
No, but
Wi-Fi might be, right? Is Netflix gonna work?
will it still work if I have stuff downloaded? I'm kidding.
Yes. If it's downloaded, it's good because you plug your computer into your TV. And well, I hope
Yeah,
you really
but
like whatever movies you have because you're gonna
yeah,
watch them a lot.
exactly.
We're gonna be like them two. Yeah, there's two people in the beginning. Were us, Mutt and
The
Jeff, or Tucker and
friends,
Dale,
yeah.
whatever. Like just sitting around watching. I mean, there could be worse things. So if I have to be an apocalypse and I have to watch something, then horror movies wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
That's all we watch anyway. Well, not all, but most of what we watch.
It's true. Without the apocalypse, that's what I watch. So, if they throw some documentaries in there, I'll call it a day. There'll be a lot less true crime documentaries because there'll be a lot less people. But the ones that were out there would be much wilder. That's for sure.
I was just imagining
It'd be
like
like the
homemade
guy.
true crime.
I always picture the army guys just like having the executions on live on TV.
Yeah, we got that
I think
mentioned a
somebody
few times.
referenced that, didn't they?
It was referenced more than once, yeah.
So this guy in the across the pond is just like the super Bible guy. Is that what his problem is?
Wait, he's what? What did you call him?
Super Bible guy.
Is that a
Like, what
problem?
is wrong with her? I mean, she reacts very badly, and she's obviously got problems. But what was his deal? Like,
So
issue?
your assumption is because he's an 18-year-old man, he has to be interested?
Well, yeah. Have you ever been an 18-year-old man? It's hard not to be interested. I gotta tell you.
I just
Not
think I
necessarily,
mean,
but well, like, why isn't he interested? I don't know. Given that most would, I guess, is what I'm saying. So why isn't he? What
I don't
makes
know
him
that
different?
that's true though. Just because you
Especially at
might,
the end of the world, at that point, you don't give a fuck, right? What? Well, or you
not
do, I
if you're
guess, depending on
extremely
the kid.
religious.
Yeah. He don't. He
I think you
clearly
would
doesn't
give
give
a
a fuck.
lot more fuck.
Right. So it's the Bible thing or religion thing, whatever you want to call it. That's what his deal is.
Well, yeah,
And then he
I mean, I'm
kills her
sure that's a
for
lot of it,
God.
but he very clearly said that he is like he doesn't know her, he's not comfortable, he's not like interested. So that's I think it's also like just his personal comfortability.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs some. He needs some wine. He'll take care of
Might
all
be
that.
the age gap
She
too,
tried
because he
that.
was way older.
What'd you say, Ali? Sorry.
So just it might be the age gap too, because she was way older.
Oh yeah, maybe she was ugly. Shit, I never thought of that.
You're also just like not allowed to not be interested.
No, you're not. Okay. Yeah, them two are like kind of equally crazy.
For sure.
I didn't expect her to be dead all of a sudden. I was like, oh, okay.
I yeah, when he said I gotta bring her body for justice, I'm like, what is gonna happen right now?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what he was expecting. They're gonna walk on water and then get crucified on Golgotha or something. I don't.
Yeah.
Although the best part of
Also,
that
like
is the last line of that story is the best one. My life for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not kidding.
who else said that?
Yeah, there wasn't
Did
another
anyone else
story
say
where they
that?
said that too.
I mean, I know that's like a thing that you could say, but I don't know why that sounds so familiar.
What's his name? Didn't say it right. Ezra. Not Ezra. Hey, remember Ezra? Ezra Miller. Is that his name? Is that the right name? Who was Trash Can Man in the miniseries? The new one.
Oh my God, was that Ezra Miller?
Is that the right name? I'm not sure.
From the stand?
Yeah, didn't people have a problem with him like right after the series came out? He did something stupid.
Oh my God, that was him. Yeah, he. Oh my God, I can't remember what he did.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
he didn't say it right. This isn't about him because he would be like he didn't. I can't remember how he said it, but he would just say it like offhandedly, like with Trash Can, like earnest, and he means every word of that. My life for you.
Well, that's who says it. Okay, I definitely forgot that was what it was.
Oh yeah, you forgot that was Trash. Oh,
Yeah,
Cibola.
yeah.
He said Cibola wrong too. Ezra Miller's like Ciao Bola. Fucking what he said. I think I wasn't. I watched it and I like seeing the characters. The more I talk about it, the more I'm not sure I liked it.
The show?
Yeah, the new one. They're both shows. We have to go back. I'm all about the 1990 shows.
I was just about to say that. It's because you love the original.
Original is better. The original's like fucking line for line in the book, basically.
Yeah, but it's old.
Well, so am I. What the fuck? I'm an original. Uh,
I I don't even
yeah,
know if
as
I've
soon as you
actually.
see like the bars on the side of the TV where it's not widescreen, I got fuck. Dude. Some of the King of the Hills are like that. I'm like, oh, come on, Hank.
Yeah, but it's a little different because it's animated.
Yeah. Anyway, we two crazy people drove off the side of England. Then we get
Yeah.
back to. Then we're back to the boat, man. The island of chickens. I feel like you should stay there if there's an island full of chickens, because and an island is
Well,
probably the best place to be if you're trying to stay away from bad people.
I don't know.
It seemed like there were still plenty of bad people on the island, though.
Yeah, like all of the pirates and whatnot.
I mean, true. Pick a different island. Just
I
just
mean,
don't go to the Snake Island.
she seemed to think it was bad enough that they had to leave. But I guess she's also like, I don't know how old she even is. They definitely seem like children.
And it's funny, a lot of these people are just, I feel like, are finding reasons to leave because they just want to go to. They don't even know if it's like Nebraska or Vegas, but they just want to go. They're
Yeah.
feeling the tug, and they just want to get moving. They don't even know where they're going.
That's why I keep jumping ahead, but in the next story where Art is like, I'm gonna do the third option, which is my own thing. And I'm like, you can do that?
Not in the first book, you couldn't. Now you can. What uh was the point in this one? Was the guy
There
really doing
wasn't.
the Michael Jackson Thriller dance? I had to highlight that. I was like, really? Are we even allowed to do that still?
Why would you not be allowed to do that?
For no reason.
Well, no, but yeah, I mean, people still listen, whatever.
I still listen to it.
This story, though, like, I guess there probably wasn't a lot of point to it, but again, as I was audiobooking it, it was very enjoyable because I was just like, girl, this is not going to end well. Like, it was entertaining. I was like on edge the whole time.
He needed to get rid of Edmund because he is clearly unstable. Fun
Was
though, fun
she,
character, but not fun guy to have next to you.
again, she
Yeah.
spends the whole time being like, I don't think I can trust this kid. I don't think I can trust this old man. Well, I guess I gotta.
And yeah, here's a pro tip for you. You can't trust anybody, and don't.
Yeah.
Right? You can only trust yourself. See, I don't think I want to. We went to skiing yesterday, and I was discussing with my brother if he would even want to be alive during an apocalypse because of shit like that. There would be no Wi-Fi. You couldn't trust anyone. Everyone you saw would be either trying to kill you or wondering if you were trying to kill them, or possibly
Yeah.
both. Uh, only the strong survive. I'm like, man, fuck that. That just sounds like work. Like, I just want to be somewhere where I can feel safe, and I don't think there would be anywhere. I'd be all like, Rita, here I
Yeah.
come. But I probably wouldn't do that. I don't know. I'm kind of stubborn. I might be like, fuck y'all, you're gonna have to take that shit from me. It probably wouldn't be hard.
I just don't want to have to find out.
Well, yeah. I'm very chameleon like. I would adapt and figure out what they needed and be that person. I'd be like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. I had all the secrets. That's kind of what I do now at work. I mean, not secrets, but I know everybody's always asking me who they need to talk to find out stuff. Guess how I found out? I just started talking to people.
Doesn't that make you Tyrion? You drink and you know things?
You know, there are well, I don't know that I want to be any character in that show, but
That fair.
there are worse ones to be. I like Tyrion. His life plan is not awful. I don't know if I could drink as much as he does. I do know things. Yeah, I guess so. They had to get in the boat, and I don't. I can't figure out if the boatman was bad or not. I'm not sure there's actually anything wrong with him. He was just matter of fact, and they were super paranoid, and he was crazy. Evan was crazy, so that didn't end well for the
Okay.
boatman because she
Okay,
started.
that's a good point because I didn't realize. I was like, did I miss something? Like, did he try to kill her and I didn't realize it?
She started seeing him as Flag or something weird, right?
Yeah, she had that weird dream, and then she was like, "I don't trust
Yeah.
you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for no
Well,
reason."
I can't say dreams are not a reason to do something in this universe.
I mean, I guess, but
Yeah, but I also could see Flag
Yeah.
giving her a fake dream.
Oh, that's a whole new level there. Then you could have like the bad people dreaming about Mother Abigail by accident because they were just like fucking with them. I, I don't I don't think he was necessarily a bad guy. He was kind of matter of fact, which because he would like laugh at her when she did something stupid. Although Gurley was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Or it is weird now, maybe not weird in 1990. That's something like never mind. I'm not gonna name people.
Yeah, so I didn't even realize that. I thought like I just missed it, but I think you're right. I don't think he really did anything.
Yeah, they attacked him before
And like, yeah,
he
before he could,
attacked them, or so they
yeah.
perceived, for no good reason. Well, I mean, Edmund was on board with attacking whoever. He didn't give a shit. And I don't. Why didn't they get along? Just because he was a little douchebag, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, she should have picked him up and like under his armpits and just held him up and like fucking dropped him in the water, legs kicking and screaming.
I don't know, but I enjoyed the tension in this story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The storm came in, right? That's what fucked everything up.
Well, yeah, because she was convinced. She was like, dreams don't mean it's gonna happen. And then something happened exactly like it did in her dream. She was like,
And then
never
there's a
mind, it's
storm.
gonna happen.
Yeah, just like the dream. We got in a storm on a boat. Go figure, because that would never happen.
Right. Storms on the ocean? When?
Not in the Northeast. That's not a bad idea. I mean, go take your houseboat and fucking fuck everybody. Come to my house, bitches. Come get. As long as you can fish, I guess you'd be all right. You need a water filter. I'm pretty sure they're like a dime a dozen. I need a water filter next to my generator on my house.
Uh,
They probably had that built in or something.
yeah, I guess I never thought about that because I don't plan to live on the ocean.
You just want to live on the beach next to it.
Yes. Well, if I'm rich, because, hurricanes and stuff, but
Also tsunamis,
yeah, but I mean, where would
which is
I like there's not gonna be tsunamis in like California. Well, maybe.
no, they'll be in Nevada because California won't be there. There's Has there not been a tsunami? Why has there not been a tsunami in California? Like, how come that Japanese earthquake didn't go the other way? Like, like the big tsunami did, the Indonesian.
I mean, it might have, but the Pacific Ocean may just be too big.
Maybe Hawaii got in the way. They're like, fuck
Yeah.
you, get around this, bitch. That 2004 one was crazy because it went. Remember, it, like wrapped around the continent and attacked from the opposite side. I was like, I didn't know it could fucking do that.
Yeah, that like documentary like changed me in a way. I was like, "Oh my God."
That it's one of my favorites for some reason. I don't know if that's weird to say.
No, I agree because it's like insightful and also terrifying and so real because it's all homemade footage.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and you're seeing people that don't make it through all the time.
Right. And to see in all these videos like the tsunamis in the background and people don't realize it. It's like, "Oh my God."
Oh, I know. And you don't see that fucking wave? Or the water's receding 500 feet into the ocean and they're chasing after the dead fish flopping around. Like, get the fuck out of there, you stupid. How do you not know this?
Right. Yeah, you're like, "You have like 2 minutes to run."
And no, you're already dead. You might fuck it. You can't outrun the wave at this point if you're chasing the undertow or whatever.
What's it called again? Just so
What?
Do you remember what that series was called?
The
It doesn't
documentary, it's
matter.
called, it's on my DVR. It's called Tsunami something. Wait, damn it. I'll get it to you.
Well,
I think
whatever.
I haven't heard
Anyway.
Allie in a while, so I think we're way off topic.
Yeah, that's what.
Right. So Edmund
Yeah.
turns into Flag. So Edmund winked at her exactly like the boatman, but I don't. So they're implying the boatman was Flag?
I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea now that we've talked about it.
Yeah, moving on. Fuck that crazy kid. Oh, Lord of the Flies
This
out there.
the next story is in a way like what kind of one of my favorites just because it's so like the way it's written is so different.
The perspective.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to like. Oh,
Well, just also like it's not even just like a it's like there is a conversation because like they'll respond in a way that's very specific. Like it'll be like what was one of them that really because I thought maybe she was just like kind of talking to herself, but then she would like where was it? She said something like it's only weird when you say it, dude. Sheesh, you know how to make a girl feel welcome. I'm like I didn't say anything.
wait, is
Oh
this the
yeah,
one where he was hiding in
and
the
she said
basement the whole time?
hey, relax, I'm just fucking with you. And then the next sentence is mercy, and before you ask. And it's like, I didn't say, like, what do you want? But she's acting like I did.
I really
Which
like that conversational style, and especially like reading that story after not really caring about the like three prior ones. I was like, oh, this is so good.
Hmm. Yeah, I really like the story. And yes, it's the one where she's hiding in his basement. But I know we're
oh,
not,
it was a girl. I don't even. I'm not sure I even realized that.
you
I don't know
know,
what did.
did I just assume that? Why do I think it's a girl?
No,
I don't
because
know.
you really know how to make a girl feel welcome.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right, right, right. Okay, yeah, I forgot that.
And also, can we like what do we mean cannibal vampires? What are those? Like she
It sounds
casually
like some.
mentions it twice, and I'm like, well, what? I don't remember that in the stand.
I saw the fire. I decided he didn't look like a vampire or a cannibal vampire. Who is she talking to? Us?
Us.
Me? Oh, so we're sitting somewhere and she walked up and just started telling us a story about hiding in this guy's basement.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know that I would tell strange people that I was doing that.
Well, she's clearly a little kooky.
But this was
That's what
another
it
one.
is.
So the guy like was like, "Oh, this is the one where they're like, either you believe in us or them. If it's them, you're gonna die." Like,
Yeah.
well, not you're gonna die. I don't know that they figured out what they were gonna do if he didn't join their cause because he killed himself, right? When that this style was hard to follow sometimes.
This one, yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what happened to Art.
It's like when it happened fast or something, or it didn't take long, and I was like, "What didn't take long?"
What? Hold on. She was like she had revealed herself, and then she was like, "Oh no, no." She said she couldn't save him, but she could be his witness. I'm pretty sure they came and killed him.
No, he was dead when they got there.
No, because it said she could hear their nails over Art's screams. So then she told the quote unquote good guys that he was gone already.
Right. Wait, what?
So the bad guys came and killed him, and then she ran. And on her way out, she ran into the Henry and whatever and his group, and was like, "By the way, Art's gone." And he's like, "To the other side?" And she's like, "No,
Henry was
like
the one that came to kill him, wasn't it?
no." Henry was on the good side. It was wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't remember who what the name.
the woman. I don't remember her name, but it was a woman that came to see him first about Flag.
Yeah, yeah, Hilly.
Yeah,
So there's Hilly and Henry. Hilly is bad and Henry is good, although I don't really think he's that good either.
Why didn't they kill her? They didn't know she was there.
No.
That whole thing was a little hard to
I
follow.
had to reread it a few times to understand because I was confused about that too. And then I was like, oh, okay.
I read it like 6 times and I still don't know what happened.
Yeah,
But
because
that was another one that was just kind of okay. And then she like walks down the street at the end and like, oh, all right.
I mean, I don't think most of these are not going to add to the plot. It's just entertaining.
yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm with this crazy girl who's hiding in the basement. She just
Well, no,
like, okay, yeah,
she's
what's
on
up?
the. I think she ran into us like running away from all of this.
Well, he's like, you and I, we'll figure out where the story goes from here tomorrow. Oh, no, no, no. You can just keep going and figure your story out by yourself. I was good with my dog and my campfire. Come here, Kojak. Okay, so now we're back to the mosque at the end of the world. About as bleak gets,
Well,
but not unrealistic. This reminds me almost of like, which one is it? Uh, 28 Days Later with the bad army people.
I don't remember.
They were, the army guys were like, you know, keeping the women and killing the men and stuff.
But it kind of has a happy ending. Sort well, not happy, but at least they win, I guess.
We're in
Yeah.
India or somewhere over there, right? We're not in America.
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
There was a good dog.
What'd you say?
There was a good dog.
A good what?
Yes, a very good dog.
Oh
Sorry,
Hero.
yeah,
dog.
yeah. I like
Aptly
the hero
named.
dog at the end. That was. I don't know why he didn't get shot 25 times by all them people, but I'll take it.
Also, I'm confused about what Hero is. Like, is it not?
He,
Is
I
it a
mean, is it
dog?
more than a dog because
Yeah.
I don't, its mouth got really big or something?
yeah, it was
It
like
got,
a demon or a spirit or a ghost or something.
But it was. Oh, right. But it was helping them.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it was,
yeah.
it turned into the white for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when I was saying, like, some of the references, most references, I had no idea what they were talking about, but it was still easy to figure out what's going on. Bad people are bad people. So
Yeah, I
they like
really.
rebuilt this little community, and people kept walking by, and then the bad people started walking by, and it all went to shit. Uh, Maybe they
Yeah.
should have stayed off the main road a little bit. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't think like they never really intended to like create a community. It kind of just happened.
yeah,
Oh, it's true.
I also I like how they were talking about the dreams, but then also acknowledging like I don't think that's our fight though.
yeah,
That was kind of funny. It was like, yeah, I get in the dreams, but yeah, they're just kind of broadcast to everybody, but it's like a mass email that you haven't unsubscribed to. Not
Yeah,
really meant
but
for you anymore.
right, right. Like if you're international, don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah. Do not reply all. But then I was like, well, is that even true though? Just because they say that, maybe they're just ignoring it because they want to.
Now this one again, I think I audiobooked almost all of these today, you know, last 2 days. And the guy who did the voices in this story, it was so good. Like it had me in the story. I was like, ooh, like it was very entertaining.
It was a good story. I liked it.
Mhm.
We did this on Bev Vincent's in here somewhere, right? Did we already do that one?
Which one?
Bev Vincent, the Wendy. Well, Flags and Wendy. So I mean, we may need to read those stupid things too. I don't know why I say that like I don't want to. Yeah, that's not true. He's like the I don't. I read the first one. I haven't actually read the second two yet, but I didn't remember him being in it. But maybe he was. There's a little box, and when she hits the button, like continents disappear, something like that. But she can't stop herself from hitting the button, so it's like every time she hits it, bad shit happens, but not to anybody she knows. But so she like gets addicted to hitting the button to see what happens.
So,
Not great. But so I don't remember Flag. I guess we got to read it. But I forgot who read that one or wrote that one. But I actually like that story. I don't know why I said it that way. It kind of reminded me. There's one of the books that said we should do was that Robert McCammon book, Swan Song. That book starts with like the nuclear war and then what all the alliances the survivors make. So it kind of the those people felt like one of the factions from that book. That guy was clearly insane or power hungry or something. I'm not sure what his deal was. I get I get confused when you like, or not. I get confused, but he was calling them out on like religious terms, and I was like, I was never sure what's more important to religious people. But I
what do you
guess you
mean?
don't. I'm saying it wrong. I wasn't sure how that was going to go when he was saying you're violating your religion, you dumb fuck. Uh, if shooting him, if he was just going to shoot him, or if it was going to be some deeper kind of thing. But he just shot him, so I guess
Mm-mm.
maybe I was overthinking it. But like, would you shoot a religious leader like that if you were in that community? I guess maybe that's the way to
Who
word
are
it.
you referring to?
The soldier that shot the old man.
Oh, the
because the old man
colonel?
was like, yeah, because I think he was the leader, the imam, or right, wasn't he? The
Yeah.
old guy. Uh, Although I feel like I know a lot more about being in a mosque than I did before that story. Uh, which was absolutely nothing. When he basically said you're ashamed of your religion, so we shot him.
Yeah,
You
but I
just kind
don't think the colonel cares about religion.
of okay. He was just being respectful because everyone else was, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that
just
guy's clearly crazy. So it's just yeah, my brain goes different places.
I think it's more about power.
Yeah. So they all died except the last Nasser and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. And the girl, right?
Well, no, the people who are in that place survive.
I thought they all got like shot and bled. And there was only like two of them that lived. Is the dog said.
No, hold on.
That's not that important. Let's just move on to this.
I think there were a handful that still survive,
There was
like
one scene like right
one of the
before,
series.
like when they were like, "You go there and I'll do this," and she's like, "I'm not leaving you. We're dying together." Like they were
I
the
mean,
only.
it's unclear how many. Well, wait, I think she said it earlier, but basically, I don't think they ever got to like where Palwasha was hiding, and there were people in there with her, so all of those people survived.
Weren't they all kids or
No,
something?
I thought they did because he was the main guy was like looking down at Nasir and talking to him when she was on the floor next to him.
Um, I'm probably gonna prove my ignorance, but I'm assuming dogs are not welcome in that culture, which is why they're bad dogs until he proved that he was a good dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not allowed. That's what bad dog. You're not allowed in the mosque, right? Isn't that what it was?
Well, I think it's just the whole like because you have to be clean when you're praying, and I guess dogs are unclean, or I don't know exactly how it works, but
Says you. Yeah, maybe it's the hair. They probably don't want to deal with the hair.
yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, so all she says is that the older women rallied. So I don't know how many people that is.
It's kind of a cool image. It's like clubs and sticks fucking going after the soldier. What they're
Well,
doing
no, I
war
mean,
crime.
so she said their last man standing and a description by necessity, he was 17, had taken out the colonel's remaining three goons. After their near brush with death, the older women rallied. I don't know what that means.
That's right. So it got a little happier than I thought. Or
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about
wait,
that
wait, wait,
part.
wait, 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 wait. When they finally took inventory, they had lost more than half of their community of 27. So there's like,
Okay, so more than I thought. So 14
yeah.
at least. All right. Yeah, good for them. So who wrote? Was this a Muslim person that wrote this story? And do they have a dog?
It was written by Usman T. Malik.
I'm just not going to try and guess if I'm right on based on that or not.
I would say just either they are or they did a lot of research because there's a lot of reference. Seem
I'm not
legit.
going to go down this road. Like so I guess he likes dogs now, despite what they told.
He is
Or am I
Pakistani American.
okay? I like it though. I like that perspective from somewhere way different than like Nebraska.
Yeah.
I wish there was maybe there will be. I wish there was more around the world. Like England almost doesn't count. That's just like little America. Like the culture's not that different, I guess. Like what's going on in China where Dean Koontz created the virus? Abigail's something. Just some.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's Wayne Brady with his word of the day calendar, I guess. Uh, I'm not sure, and I didn't bother to look it up. So
Me
Abigail's
neither.
venture into the woods while everybody was freaking out because she disappeared, right? And with flashbacks.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I kind of did like that. Like, we got it in reverse order this time. So, like, we saw it. and then the flashback was the part that we've already read, or the flash forward.
I think they were trying to be Stephen King-like with the italics and the non-italics with what timeline we were in, but then I kept getting confused, forgetting which
Yeah, but
one
that's what
was.
I'm saying. I kind of like the switch up because it was like the italics was supposed to be like the flash. It's like, ooh, here's a flash, whatever, of something else. But it's like, oh, I know this part. We've read this before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That makes sense. However you actually pronounce this, but Gethsemane is an ancient olive grove on the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem, where Jesus Christ famously prayed in agony, sweat blood, and was betrayed by Judas to be arrested before his crucifixion.
What? I don't know if that makes sense to me.
Was
Because
she betrayed?
she's,
She's
well,
on her little religious pilgrimage. That's why.
yeah.
So it's her. The Jessame is like the religious whatever revelation pilgrimage journey. I think.
Well, and actually, when she came back, wasn't Harold the one that found her?
I don't remember.
Was he? What does that mean?
I think he found her and was like kind of planning on killing her. And then someone else came along and he was like, okay.
And they're like, "Hey, Flash." Or wait, what was his nickname from the body group? Yeah, I don't know. So now we know what she was doing. Sounded like she was kind of delirious and having like flashbacks, like she's getting Alzheimer's. Oh, here it is. It's this story. You can see Gatlin from here.
Yeah, that's what
Filled
I
with a
thought.
bunch of men who made their money from bootlegging but want to crow about being upstanding citizens. Oh, it don't have any men anymore. You don't have to worry about that. Once you turn 17, that's the end of that. Yeah, I don't know. So she confronted Flag and told him to fuck off. Kinda, right? Uh, oh, so the italics are right now, present day.
Yes.
So
Well,
I'm trying to
present
figure out how
present
she
day
remember.
in the stand.
Right. Yes, that's what I mean. She remembered her words to Nick Andrews. How exactly did she do that?
That's what I'm saying. So these are visions of the future that she's having.
Oh, I think I totally
But
missed that.
these visions of the future are excerpts from the stand, word for word.
I didn't even realize that. So all the italics are from the book.
Yes, that's why I say it's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize what you were saying. I was going the other way. Yeah, see, that's maybe I just was doing too much at the same time.
Now, honestly, no hate, but I just don't really care for Mother Abigail. So like it's kind of like cool. Like I like the change in perspective. I thought that was neat, but I didn't. I mean, the story was whatever.
I mean, I liked seeing her younger, but like, get over your God self already. Jesus, there's more things to life. But then again, this is the stand, and God's the whole point in this story. So
Yeah, like she does
Yeah.
kind of save the world in a way.
does she?
She brings them all together.
She's a smartass. She's like, come to Nebraska. When you get there, I'll be gone and tell you to come to Colorado. I promise I'll
And
be
when
there
you,
this time. And but when
yeah,
you get
right.
there, I'm gonna disappear after you get there instead of before.
I like how, who is it that's like, should we keep listening to this lady?
Sounds like
And
something
everybody,
Glenn would say.
I think it's somebody starts questioning, and I can't remember who it is, and they're like, we have to listen to her. She's our only hope.
Save me, Obi-Wan. You're my only one. Yeah, she's not my favorite character. I don't even know why. I did like getting a little bit of the younger version of her, but I don't know, it wasn't any different than the older version. Like shooting about or singing about what was it, men shooting shit in you. I don't know. It wasn't. But then I don't know anything about 1919 other than it was 19 twice, which was cool.
I didn't even think about that.
Uh, I it was like he was being raunchy, but that's what the white people expected them to act like, so that's why she felt bad about it or didn't want to do it. That's why it made her feel weird because that's the kind of singing they wanted her to do, even though she was whatever little. young. I forget what my point was. I liked seeing her some story from her stuff. But like you said, I could kind of give a shit about her. She keeps, she's getting close to fuck Abigail. I gotta say, because she keeps disappearing when the shit hits the fan.
Well, I mean, she kind of only did it that one time.
But that's the hero's journey, right? Like the mentor can't stay. The mentor has to go away.
Yeah.
And the hero has to figure it out for himself or themselves. There was a bunch of heroes in
I think
this thing.
it's just so jarring because it's like it's drilled into your head like Mother Abigail is gonna save us. Like we've all been dreaming of this woman and we have to get to her and she's gonna save us. And all of a sudden it's like, and she's gone, and you actually have to figure it out on your own now.
Yeah.
Save Us was very ambiguous.
Right.
Uh, the witness tree. Yeah, I don't, she's like, who am I to God's? I'm not gonna get into like Goddy part, but like you don't, you do what he says. You don't question it. It was like, yeah, I can't. They're like, I'm not in the military. I'm gonna want to know why. Just saying. But she's a loyal servant, so I guess that's why she was picked to fight the Shadow Moon Man, which is the Moon Shadow Man, like, which is kind of a cool name.
I don't, yeah, I don't know if I get it.
Makes me think of the song Moon Shadow. He's definitely not that peaceful. All right, part three.
Well, was the Moon Shadow Man not supposed to be flag?
Oh,
No,
it
it definitely
was.
was
I just don't know
Okay.
what Moon Shadow Man, like the
because you
dark
couldn't
side of the
see
moon.
his faces and shadows. Like I don't know. I had to be a moon shadow, but it sounds cool. Moon shadow, like a sun shadow. What do you mean?
It
It's like a
feels like
shadow of the
right,
moon.
but you only have a shadow if it's shining on you. So if the moon is shining on you, isn't that like more visible?
You never seen a moon shadow?
I have, but a moon shadow's not dark.
It's
I mean,
nighttime. Jeez.
how do I explain this? It is dark, but it's only dark in that spot because the moon is shining so brightly on it.
Maybe it's only a quarter moon shadow. I don't think I give a shit. Okay, so that's how she remembered her words to Nick Andros because we got in the italics. She's in the woods on her little venture while they're looking for.
Yes. Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, moving on. I it just what was the point in that story? Just to know what she was doing while just give her a little bit of
I mean, yeah, just a different perspective. We said
make us care about her a little more.
we wanted to tie to more characters we knew, and then we got it, and we're not happy.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right? A
the only
different one.
one, right? The only one that could have been worse would have been Fran.
Yeah, right.
I feel like I need it. I know all I need to know about it
Hey, at least we got to see a glimpse of Larry and his naked self.
before Rita fucking killed herself.
Right. Yeah, and
All right. Speaking of Larry, Righteous Man is next.
speaking of
It has no,
Larry,
well, it has nothing to do with Larry, but he is a righteous man.
oh,
Well, well, only if you can dig him, then he's a righteous man.
right.
I'm not sure what he is if you can't dig your mate.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man. Something, something.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I only remember the like, can you dig your man part?
Yeah, so I have to sit down with like just once because clearly you were hearing it, and I don't know what you were hearing. This is the one with Sarah. I don't remember. I remember the name.
It's
Benjamin. So this is the oops, careful what you wish for. Well, not careful what you wish. This is the Wicker Man one. That's
yeah.
what it reminded me of. Uh, I gotta say, I
Who
didn't see that coming. I wasn't sure where it was going. But some of these authors, I guess they're just things seem very abrupt. All of a sudden, bam! Like there's no like build up to what happened. It just happens, and then
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
a
It's just
short
like that.
story. Like you don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt abrupt at times. I guess I'm just spoiled by what I normally read.
Do we know who Jacob Cree is, or is that somebody new?
I think that's new because I felt like I knew the name, so I actually did Google it and I didn't come up with anything other than this book.
I
Okay,
like
yeah, because
it.
I should say it feels familiar, but I couldn't place it.
I like the whole idea. What did he do? He had dreams about it?
He was essentially Stephen King.
Right.
Yeah.
But
He like so basically he wrote The Stand and then it actually came true.
so
Yeah.
it wasn't a dream. He just started
So
writing and then, yeah, that's why they killed his ass. Like, stop writing that shit.
Because
yeah.
he prophesized it,
Which is
yeah.
funny. Like, that's
They're
right.
like,
Like, cause
send him
it's,
back to hell.
the whole thing has the vibe of like they all revere him and he's, godlike and all this. And then all of a sudden they're sacrificing his ass because they don't fucking look what you did last time you wrote a book, you asshole.
I know, yeah. I did not see that coming at all.
No, yeah,
Same.
that's what I said. It was all of a sudden they were tying him to the cross. Like, whoa. Like, I had to go back and because that's what I mean when it happened like all of a sudden. I had to read it again and so, okay. That's when I was just picturing Nicolas Cage screaming out of the Wicker Man thing. I forget what it was called. Uh, but yeah, I wasn't ready for that because the vibe was not going there. They were all like, "You're so great," and he's like, "I know, I am." She's like, "I hear you can't do it anymore." He's like, "No, I can't." Maybe he shouldn't have said that. Maybe, well, no. If he said he could still do it, that would have been even worse. I don't know how it could have been worse, actually, but
I feel like he was gonna die anyway. He answered it.
yeah, it wasn't going to change anything. Their decision had been made. So it was kind of like just mudding my way through it until we got the M. Night twist at the end, and I was like, oh, now I kind of like it.
I was very surprised that the suitcase was empty. I expected there to be a typewriter in there.
I had to read that twice, or maybe some barrel number two pencils or something, because I thought I missed something. Because I was like, what do you mean it's empty? What does that mean that it's empty? I'll figure that out. Because that's gonna mean so. Why was he so? Why did it go everywhere with him if there was nothing in it? What did that
It's
mean?
Jacob's box. Well, wait, that doesn't sound good enough. Like,
Pandora's box.
yeah. The righteous man's boxing.
Why is he a righteous man? Oh, that's a religious thing, isn't it? Yeah. And then, oh my God, these people with their fucking. What does she say? That there's like 57 dead babies in a what you call it, cemetery or whatever, and these. She said something like, "These are the women that populated the cemetery." It's like, oh, that's ew. That's horrible.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
but
interesting
that goes
survival.
against the book, right? The babies were immune.
I don't know why I always forget this. They were like, were there's only one? Did we see more than one baby? I think we did, right?
Fucking
Well,
Franny's baby lived, right? That was the whole like, oh my God, now we're all gonna be okay.
Fran's baby at the end did catch Captain Trips,
Or
but it
beat it.
was like a mild form or something, like because the father wasn't immune, but Fran was. It had like half immunity, but it lived.
Yeah.
And this is saying the exact opposite.
Yeah,
Well, was it confirmed that they were sick, or were they just paranoid?
I don't know.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
It made it seem well, because both of these stories had babies, dead babies.
Dead babies.
Right, you're right. I'm sorry. I skipped on to the next one. My bad.
So from this one, I feel like they did just naturally die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well,
What
that's
happened to the
because
other?
of
Oh, the
This
other
one,
one.
Jacob then, right? Did he write that in the story?
He should try writing something else and see what happens. How about everybody comes back to life? See what goes, Like, they should have kept him around to, like, fix some stuff. Yeah, I don't, that one cracked me up. I think I'm over that. The book was published 2 weeks after Captain Tripp's escape. There was a couple characters or something he mentioned. He was like, I wonder what happened to them. Like, what parts did I get right? Did this person do that? Oh, especially he says he paused in mid-stride to glance up at the sky, and a monotone voice said M-O-O-M. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
one of my characters says that. I was like, oh, come on. Like, who do you think you are? Well, I know who you think you are. Only one guy can put himself in the story, and he already did that. What a terrifying power. What did he write before that? Was that his first book? Or did she?
What'd you
The
say?
one says, was it? So was that his first book? She's like, do you think it's your fault that this happened? No. She's like, why didn't you tell somebody? He's like, well, I didn't know I was predicting the end of the world when I was writing it. Excuse me.
You should have warned us better.
Yeah, why didn't you tell anybody? Right. Yeah, I'd have probably stopped writing if I'd have known where this was going to end up for sure. Yeah, but anyway, the children. I thought the children were supposed to be immune at this point, so I'm not sure what this is. And then they burn them, and the end.
Happy
And
ending.
then the fucking crazy Lord of the Flies kids again in the last one.
Yeah.
Horrible story. Really crazy fucking religious kid who's also a dumbass, as we learn. Uh,
Is he
yeah.
actually a kid? I thought it was a man.
I read. I think you're right because I read that whole story thinking he was like 14 or something, but she was 12 and said something about how he was like, I think maybe early 20s or something. So he was definitely older. So I guess he was just insane. Why was Zeke listening to him? Why was anybody listening to him, for that matter?
I
Well,
mean,
that's a very Stephen King-like thing to do. People listen to the religious nuts for some reason.
because it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Mrs. Carmody in the
Like every cult is religious in a way.
is that it? Well, I mean, I don't know that I can separate the two.
Also, that every religion is a cult in a way.
It works both ways. I'm not sure what to say about this story. I guess what happened at the end? Were they like were the kids coming for them and he was like, fucking get behind me and we're gonna fight to the death? Is that or were they something else going on there? Or was he
I
about to like take that hammer and hit her upside the head so they didn't get to her?
That's where I thought it was going.
Jesus.
Neither option was great, right? Uh that's kind of what it felt like, and I was like, fuck, is that what he's about to do? Well, I can't like I don't know, this kid is Zeke a kid or is he like an adult too? Is he just a big kid? Is that why he was listening to the idiot?
See, I thought Zeke was like in his early 20s.
Just same as
Oh.
And
Mao.
I thought the leader of their little community was in his like 50s.
Oh,
Mao?
the crazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really. I don't know. I don't
He
know
was
what
like,
else.
"You're a chicken shit, and you fucking ran. You can't see anything through to the end, can you?"
Yeah, why would you run from us?
Yeah. The others are now, by necessity and really shitty circumstances, my people, but they aren't good people. I was wondering what was going on when we met her in the shed in the beginning. Like they unlocked it and like gave her some food. Like, oh, hey, what is
I
going on
know.
here?
It was kind of interesting because I was like, oh, she's being held captive. And I was like, she's not being held captive?
Then she was just wandering around
It's
outside.
more like punishment?
Was you are exiled to think, but to concentrate on dreaming.
Yeah, try
All
to dream
right.
harder, idiot.
Yeah. Here, drown a little bit. Now you'll dream, right? I'd have just told him what I dreamed and say, hey, I don't know what that was about, but this is what I dreamed. And if I
He can
didn't dream
just.
anything, I would have told him what I dreamed anyway.
Yeah, actually, well, that's a good point, actually. Why didn't she try lying?
Yeah.
She said that he would have known that she was lying because she don't know shit about the Dark Man because she never dreamed about him. So she couldn't make up a dream about him. You could just
But do
make up
they
a
know
dream about any.
anything? like, do they know anything about the dreams of Mother Abigail, or it was that would probably be worse actually
Yeah, I
knowing.
would. I mean, it's called Flaggston, right? I wouldn't start talking about Mother Abigail. Uh, because they all came from Vegas, didn't they? I'm assuming like
Yeah.
they there was a bunch. He talks about or the narrator, I think, like just wandering bands of people coming back from Vegas. I never thought about that. So the nuclear bomb goes off. What the hell was everybody do? That didn't work.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
fuck.
because
What
he
about all
said,
the people that were still on their way to Vegas? Did they just turn around?
I guess so.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of bad people now spreading out, like this moron who's still waiting for a sign. I mean, he's not wrong. Flag's not dead, but he's
He's moved on.
the world has moved.
Like
That's
he's on
especially
a
true in this one.
he's on a beach or something somewhere. I can't remember.
He's not there anymore. He's about to get eaten by more.
He's looking for the two idiots in England.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the Atlantic, I think. Turns out the bus didn't float. I'm not sure what I did wrong. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of wasn't expecting them to die, and then they did die, like they should have. So, oh, okay, well that was pointless. I was kind of hoping the bus would like fly across the fucking ocean or something.
Yeah, I
How
really
do
was
all those
like, I
people get
wonder
there?
how is this gonna happen? And then I was like, oh, it's not gonna happen.
Like, oh right, so we're not working miracles here, okay?
Mhm.
Just crazy people like Mao, and so she got her like arm bent in half, and she didn't seem too put off by the whole situation. I gotta say, she was like, "I opened my eye, and then it hurt, so I didn't look again." So if you just don't look, I guess it doesn't hurt, even though it was bent in half the wrong way. And this girl, just like some 12-year-old, like I kept forgetting how young she was. I was like, oh my god. He's like, oh yeah, and he was like doing apologies. I'm sorry, you'll never get to know that. Like, uh-oh, what are you about to do?
He's-
The fellow they called Tinker, which I highlighted because it made me think of Wastelands, but I'm pretty sure I was thinking of TikTok, not Tinker. I'm trying to make some tower connections, but there hasn't been many.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
the
so I'm not
stand. No, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
nothing. I was just gonna talk about the end of this one. I'm not sure. Uh, I like how he says the world was a really cruel place before people started coughing to death. Well, yeah, that's one way to put it. I mean, it was because he's talking about racism or something. She was like something like, "Why did they care?" He's like, "The world was a really cruel place before people started coughing."
Wait, did you say cool or cruel?
Cruel.
Oh,
C
okay,
R
I
U
forgot.
E L.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Zeke's sobbing, so I think he's about to fucking whack her upside the head with that hammer.
Maybe
Fucking
he's gonna
Zeke.
try to beat the dreams into her.
Why didn't they just disappear in the middle of the fucking night and go somewhere else? The hell were they waiting for?
Zeke, I do like the fact that there's like a lot of ambiguous characters in these stories, just like in the stand, because I'm like, are you like a good person or not? Like, why do you like either you care or you don't care?
It's like they'll never. I'm never gonna let Mal near you ever again.
Yeah, it's like
See,
a
if he says we're our own people and I'm gonna protect you, maybe his definition. Maybe it's like saying I'm your number one fan.
yeah, it's very delusional. Like I have to kill you to protect you.
Right. Some fucking Andrea Yates shit. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Still looking for my tower story. I hope there's one. Um, now we're going from
Well, that's what I
Grand Junction to
started.
the end, right? Go ahead, sir.
That's what I started to say earlier. Is the stand is definitely tower. Like there's tower stuff. I mean, obviously flag, but like it's more that I feel like the stand is referenced. Well, that's because the stand was first. I forgot about that. But the stand was referenced a lot more in the series than the Dark Tower is going to be referenced in the stand.
It's not going to be, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Unless he does some kind of rewrite shit, because, yeah, the tower didn't really exist when he wrote this stand.
Right.
I mean, it technically did, but it basically didn't. But watch that 7 minute thing. The Tark explained in 7 minutes. The guy's funny because like he's talking about he wrote this and then he did this and then he wrote this and then finally 6 goddamn years later he wrote The Wastelands. Like yes, that's how I felt. Like stop. He's like he wrote 3 Castle Rock books. Can we get the fuck away from Castle Rock and go back to the tower? So okay, I guess think we're good. I've been talking long enough.
Yeah, I'm good. So we're
Ready
reading
for me
until
to?
the end, right?
Yep. Take it to the end in 2 weeks or 3 weeks when we cancel in 2 weeks. Although I'd like to see if we can do it in 2 weeks because fuck, I'm kind of ready to get this book out of the way. Feels like we've been
Mm,
doing it forever. So let's see if we can
yeah.
do it next 2 weekends. And then what? A talisman? Is that where we're going next?
Sure. I don't even remember what we talked about, but sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. I guess we don't need to decide that. Okay. End of the podcast. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.